ChatGPT can be a valuable resource for anybody looking to learn or improve their JavaScript skills. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced developer, it can help you understand the basics, see code examples, debug your code, and use popular libraries and frameworks effectively. Hello everybody, welcome to Coding 101. In this video, we're going to be unpacking the ways in which ChatGPT can effectively help beginner coders and even experienced coders. So if you're interested in content that relates to that, be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and if you have any comments, make sure that you leave them in the comment section. I've been using ChatGPT for a while, and it has enhanced my coding skills and made me realize how to code much more effectively. And one of the things that it has helped me with is that it has helped me to understand syntax. Now, JavaScript is a high-level dynamic programming language with a relatively simple syntax, but ChatGPT can help you understand the basics of JavaScript syntax by explaining how to write expressions, statements, and control structures. For example, it can help explain how to declare variables and use data types. And let's see this in action. You just simply go to ChatGPT and say, how to declare variables. Oh, in JavaScript. So the good thing about it is that you can always stop it from generating and type the question more specifically. So you can just say, how to declare a variable in JavaScript. So just like Google, you need to be a little bit more specific whenever you're asking it questions. So you could clearly see that it first explains to you the many different ways to declare variables in JavaScript, and then it literally shows you the code that is used in order to declare those variables. And the thing that I like about this explanation is that it goes even further to explain to you the difference between those three ways of declaring variables, which is var, let, and const. So you could see that it is very comprehensive when it gives you an answer. It's very comprehensive when it gives you a solution. It even in turn gives you a snapshot of code that you can use in order to test your understanding. The other way that ChatGPT can help you type or write code better is through code examples. ChatGPT can provide code examples to help you understand how to perform specific tasks in JavaScript. For example, it can show you how to create and manipulate arrays, which is something that most beginner programmers usually struggle with. It can help by showing you ways how to use functions, handle events, and make asynchronous calls using fetch or axios. These examples can give you a good starting point for your own code and help you understand how the various elements of JavaScript work together. So for example, one of the things that I really struggled a lot with in my beginner days when learning JavaScript was how to use fetch. So I'm going to just ask ChatGPT, how do I use fetch in JavaScript? With an example, explain with an example. So you could see, once again, like it did previously, it explained to you exactly what is fetch, and most importantly, it gives you a snapshot of code that you can literally test out. So you could see, there is our fetch API, and it explains the example that was given. So it's a really, really helpful tool in this manner. Now, the other way that ChatGPT has enhanced my coding life is through debugging. Now, we know that debugging is a crucial part of the programming process. ChatGPT can help you identify, and not only identify, it identifies and fix common JavaScript errors by explaining what the error message means and suggesting potential solutions. So for example, if you get an error message related to undefined variables or functions, ChatGPT can help you understand what went wrong and how to fix the issue. In this example over here, I've created a function, but I purposefully forgot to put in a second argument, which in our case would be b. So I'm going to just see if ChatGPT can help us solve this very simplistic problem. I'm just going to copy this code, and then I'm going to go to my ChatGPT, and I'm going to say, help debug the following error, JavaScript code, and then I'm going to give it the code like that. And you can see that it's giving me the reason why the error is happening. And after that, it's telling me how to fix the problem. And it's showing me a snapshot of the correct code. See, and it explains how we managed to actually fix that problem. So you can use ChatGPT in order to debug your own code, because I know there's some moments in your coding that you probably don't understand why your code is giving you errors. So just throw your code over to ChatGPT and see if it can help you debug and fix your code. Now, the other way that ChatGPT can help augment a developer's developing experience is through the creation of utility functions. Now, utility functions are those common functions that every single application has, or they're very common in many different applications. So we call those utility functions. Now, there's some complex utility functions that we probably know how to create, but we don't want to spend the time in our time creating utility functions. We want to spend our time creating functions that are extremely useful for our code. So functions like maybe finding the longest word in a sentence, functions like how to figure out a number if a number is a prime number, functions like removing duplicates from an array. So instead of like having to spend time creating functions like that, you can just simply go to ChatGPT and say, create a JavaScript function that removes duplicates from an array. And then you just wait. It's a little bit slow, I think, from my side. Alright, so you could see it says here's one of the ways to create a JavaScript function that removes duplicates from an array. So I'm assuming that it's going to probably give you a couple of functions that you can choose from that are able to remove duplicates from an array. But I think the function that it has provided is actually quite decent. So this is you can see it's a very simplistic functions, and you usually have to go through a ton of coding in order to achieve this very simplistic statement. But you could see the simplistic code, but you can see with ChatGPT, you're able to like get very simple and very neat code, and these codes are very simplistic and very neat code. You don't have to create your own utility functions. You can just come to ChatGPT. Now, I have to say, one other importance of ChatGPT is that it's very good for code optimization. I just asked it for it to give me the big O of the function that it described above. Now, for many beginners out there who are not familiar with big O notation, big O notation is a mathematical notation that is used to describe the performance or complexity of an algorithm. The big O notation is used to compare the efficiency of different algorithms and to help choose the best algorithm for doing a particular task. So now, no longer do we have to measure the big O notations for our functions. We can just throw our functions to ChatGPT and it's able to measure the time complexity of a function, allowing us to choose the best function or the best algorithm to use within our code. Now, those are 5 different ways that ChatGPT can really help augment your coding experience. If there are other ways that ChatGPT can help you, I'm very interested in hearing your opinions about it. Make sure that you leave your comments in the comment section and tell me the many different ways that ChatGPT is helping you improve your coding life. That's it for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure that you like the video. If you have any comments, leave them on the comment section. Best of all, subscribe to my channel for more coding content that is to be sure to improve your coding experience or your coding journey. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next video.